swimming in a rhythm. Swimming in such a rhythm that I'm getting caught in entanglement, entanglement, contingent, digital currency and motherfucking fuckery. Go to bloody buggery and suck me off at the grubbery nuttery when you're opposed to you discomposed and decompose on your fucking slug nutteries. Does that make sense, you fucking funuggery? What does that mean? I'm the champ, I'm the chimp, I'm the chimp, I'm the champ, I'm the chimp. On top of the typical apex predatorical disordered pyramid of, curated food. I'm not a predator, I'm just a dude that inherited the kingdom of, Zeus. I'm the king of war, but I'm also Thor. If I don't go to war, I just kill cunts, because killing is like a barbecue galore. Speed up with the tempo, speed up with that electro, speed it up with the insensible, insightful, reverse cycle, freestyle, minor, viral, minuscule, rap visual, where I get it to shine bright like a pixel, pimping it, difficult, pimping very simple. I pimped it to the middle, left back into the giggle that you fickle, wiggle, flow, trickle, then I come again and I do it because it's definitely the principles invincible. Invisibility is a cloaking thing. I look in the cloak and I pull out my and I promote, coherence in my cloak adherence. My, glow is the nearest thing to instantaneous human spontaneous combustion, which is phosphorus or shards like luminous rocks. Matter of fact, I eat non-shallots and white boy bok choy, Moreton Bay bugs when I'm bugging out with my bug-eyed bedside high guys, scientifical, fictional cyanide arsenic medicine, which is non-toxically euthanized. Thank you. That's bullshit. Eat a full clip. Eat a full clip. Eat a full. What a got a new whip. I'm with lavish, automatically distract trash bags to stash, detach, relatch, and smash you like a bag of shabs. When I turn it into fucking, you get spun and slaughtered and shaved like a fucking kebab and then shared amongst the fucking army of fucking here the fucking handbags. You're as tough as fucking what's his name, Saddam Hussein, when he was a Baghdad. He was in a country called Baghdad and they bagged him in a bad hatch. He's a bad egg that turned good. As a matter of fact, the egg doesn't fall far from the tree because the chicken laid it in the nestuary. A chicken's nest is a coop. Is a nonsensical primordial walkable soup. I'm Neo and Morpheus combinatrix, and I'm a double doppelganger, which means I'm a triple quandontra, which is a quadrified quantanglement of quinellas, which only occur once every eagle or bogey, which is a very seldomly interstellar infinite understanding of interference by nothing but a hindrance, which is nature's naturosity of the albatross, which is even hard to get in a hole-in-one anomaly lottery on the 550-yard hole that I picked up blindfolded with a, what they call it, tent pole. I did it with my first club use that I picked, and it was a caddy, and the caddy said to me, if you can do that again, you'll be more unlucky than the first time you did it, and broke up every record that was ever proposed, without any natural laws of gravity. So I make you shout rapidly. I'm in a state of stupidness, but the funny thing is about being clueless, I come in through and I do it because I'm, a Confucianist. Clueless Confucianists often get states of clarity through Cluedo, and the placebo effect of having libido injected in your testes is it makes you get more hormonal in your chest, which makes you like a Bond's chesty. But anything goes in Rio, and De Janeiro is, did you owe him a couple pesos, or did you dinero? He said, how dare he, bro? And I dare you to go back to where you don't know, which is, the land of the abyss. Ignorance is good when you live in it, you little fucking bitch. Thank you. Thank me later. I eat the Terminator. I'm not a devastator. I'm a super quasar, Victor, Jupiter, Saturn, every planetary astronomical, astronomical light mile combined into a Richter scale, scalar. I hold this amazing polypropylene taser, and I think to myself, wow, I derailed the whole of Australia with one, you know, Charlie Sheen spell and out of clean eggs, and I'm not winning, I'm winning and I'm losing it as well. I'm somewhere in the, it was a dead heat, but, I was the only competitor, so it's a bit of an overkill. But the thing with killing it over the top is an underkill, and an underkill is a one-handed gunshot that's a ricochet that bounces off the top of the skull, hits your fuggery, blows you out your artery, and makes you come back to life in the same things that because God gives fucking, respite to guys that got shot by a lightning-like strike. Once I got struck by lightning 10 times in 10 seconds, and then I woke up and it was because I was punching my head because I was angry with my, performance of my own, you know, shit that I said when I performed it in my imagination began to a good dominance, but my jaw had a bit of jawness. After that, I just got used to it, and now muscle memory is the best thing to keep me zero gravity ready for spacewalks, which I perform along the ship's planks when I go into the oxygen tanks on the Empire, not a galactic one or earthly one, the Empire, the building designer, because I'm a designer. I'm an interior, exterior designer of inferior, superior, lionesses and ligers. I crossbreed small cats that are big cats and bobcats, and I also eat the silkworms, which we just call them, like Damon Dash or Haberdash. I had the crash and I smashed my front end, which was a loader, into my scoop and potatoes, and I got 2 scoops of veggies, and they said, "You're like my Sharona." And I thought about Michael Schroeder, who was a German guy that was black in Africa, related to the Gunstons, and Achtung. I was just speaking stuff that made sense if you understand the historical bloodlines of stupidness. So it doesn't make it. You ask your chemistry professor and he will praise it, and any anthropologist or anthropologic pursuer guy that understands what I'm saying, he'll just say this guy is absolutely genical. Not like a genie that gives you wishes, but just his theorems and his hypotheses link in such intricacies that it's like you couldn't bank on it even if you were fucking the World Bank, which owns money by itself, because then lateral interest gained it takes away from the way they stole it and put it back into the same system of the bottom of the fuel tank. Thank you. What a load of, Casablancas. Speaking of which, I do support, blood clots, bomber clots, and Argonauts. But if I was going to argue the point, I'd say I would argue it like this: back the fuck off. Um, you got to realize that Kyle Gorbachev was Boris Yeltsin, and he was the top of the pops and the bottom on the the bass the bass box, which was a boom box back in the day, or a subby, and you combine it with a couple of cello deep, rhythmic strings, you come up with something so scalarifically amazing that you won't even know where it's going and where the sound zings and pings. Thank you, zinger pings. I like my burgers and I like my buns. If I was going to be a hot cross bun, I'd be a fucking, probably, what's his name, Al Gore's fucking, Tony Abbott's fucking celebrity fight strike night, hatch dashery, hashtag, haberdashery, bye, bravo, bravo.